only Evo, but on top of that, the World Championships is going to be amazing. So, guys, there's lots of hype Pokken tournament action coming up in the coming months, so make sure you're always tuning in. Make sure you're always tweeting out the links. Let them know on social media. This game is hype.
This game is exciting. In fact, when is the championships actually?
The World Championships or Nationals are the week after CEO, and the World Championships are the middle of August.
Which Pokemon are you battling with?
All right, so it looks like we got Apple Boom's side.
PKSparkxx shaking his head. What's going on?
Tough choice, isn't it?
I don't know, PK was definitely on social media, kind of showing his nerves a little bit, giving a little pep talk.
I wish I could have talked to him before that, because he's such a good player. I don't think there's any reason why he should feel nervous or maybe feel unconfident. You are playing Apple Boom. Apple Boom's great. Apple Boom's one of the best players in the country by far, but so is PKSparkxx, let's be real.
All right. So we're going to see if I'm not sure if PKSparkxx has that like Gardevoir matchup experience. A lot of people
could
don't.
be that. Oh yeah, a lot of people don't, that's for sure.
Like people have like fight break sense a lot on like Wi-Fi. Like you barely even see Gardevoirs on net play.
I think by far the character I've seen the most on Wi-Fi is probably Mewtwo. But hey, now we don't have a Mewtwo on screen. We have Gardevoir versus Chandelure.
And that Magic Leaf just gets stuffed by laser.
Good
Wow.
CDC to eat that magical leaf and get the Hex kick grab. Oh, that does Pierce counter. Gotta be careful with that.
Now that move where Gardevoir twirls, can that be controlled, or is that just the full animation just looks really wonky?
You know, I never ever see Gardevoir players use that move at all, so I couldn't say for sure. I'll have to look that one up. Oh wow, putting it work with that air counter attack, but still gets stuffed.
Oh, there you go. That's a very great assist, especially in this matchup if you can't really get in as easy.
Yeah.
Because it lets you get rid of overheat from a distance.
Yeah, on top of that, slow Chandelure down makes him, in field phase it's great because he moves even slower.
Your Electrode's gonna save him.
Woo! Electro put in work. Oh, his guard is.
Just the Y combo.
Yeah, I wonder if he could have done more damage off that guard break, but PKSparkxx ends up taking round number 1.
You know what it might have been? It actually might have been the only combo that did the least amount of phase change points.
It might have
because
been
if anything else would have probably done less damage and changed phase.
Yeah, it might have been that.
But that, whatever that was, that kind of just cost in the game.
Oh, nice jumps out of that. Moga does have some startup, so it is relatively easy to jump out of that situation.
Very good of PKSparkxx just to go forward.
Yo, PKSparkxx being that rush down Chandelure right now.
Showing who's the power character.
Ends that one with a Dazzling Gleam, gonna get the face shift.
Throwing out that energy ball, which is extremely good in this matchup, considering that basically everything Chandelure does will activate it.
Nice, and there it is. The waiting for that back Y. A lot of characters have a hard time anti-airing Chandelure in field phase because of the way he moves, and in field phase generally anti-air is a little bit weaker, but doesn't get to get hit on the Electro, but does get some good chip damage.
You really can't get it much. He's gonna go for that hit. Now he has that knockdown situation. What's he gonna do? It's gonna do some damage.
Clean overheats. I would love to see Apple Boom activate his synergy burst. There it is, because he cannot lose this round.
That's gonna not catch him.
Catch him? He's swinging.
Oh, he was. I thought he was in that weird tumble animation where you're like, you can't get hit until you land.
No.
I didn't realize he was charging that down slam.
I actually thought he was swinging, but no, he was charging the down slam, yeah. Moga not putting in much work because it seems like PKSparkxx knows he can jump out of that forward after. Was that Smog getting stuffed? I've never seen Smog get stuffed. Alright, I did like PKSparkxx usage of this Electrode. It seems like it's worked more often than not for him.
Yeah, that Magic Leaf does catch and jump in, and he's keeping you on the ground. The Gardevoir, it's hard to get in on Gardevoir with a character that does not have amazing mobility because it kind of locks down on a lot of basic options. It's jumping. Oh boy, try charge attack.
Oh my gosh, the offensive overheat.
Sometimes you just gotta, if you think they're gonna press any sort of button.
And just the Ember takes it. PKSparkxx takes game number 1 over Apple Boom.
Wow.
Right, so I told him, I said, why feeling confident, man?
Look how sad Gardevoir is.
Yeah,
he's just crying on the ground. It's like you stood up your date at prom.
That was a very, very strong first match for both players. Honestly, I could see the set going either way, but
yeah, look, it's kind of like PKSparkxx kind of clutched out game 1, and they just sort of like PKSparkxx like, oh, this is how I do it. This game's all about your mentality. For any sort of defeated situation, you're gonna lose. You have to save face the entire time.
Absolutely.
My God, look at that shit. Look how right it is.
I think one more. Yeah, there. That's gonna break hard. You know, so his beam does not do any chip damage, but it does do. Oh, nice.
Quite a lot of shield.
Calling out that magical leap. Yeah, it does a lot of shield damage, and once you get that shield damage, once you get your shield broken, you lose a lot of your synergy first meter.
Ooh, we get the follow-ups on that.
Oh, but drops the sweep. Oh yeah, so minimize into Smog, it's 100% safe unless you pierce the counter that Smog has.
Oh, just go this.
Oh, alright, get. Alright. I like PKSparkxx doesn't want to zone, man. He just wants to play. Wow. Oh, no! Misses his beam follow-up, but he's still 1 HP. This is a very bad situation for Apple being and an overheat.
I'm gonna be honest, that's the most unnecessary overheat I've ever seen in my life.
That was. But it worked.
You have 1 health left, which is overheat. The problem with that is everything can go downhill so quickly if you miss that overheat.
Yeah.
That's gonna grab.
Yep. Right before the emote comes out.
It's not gonna be a lot, but definitely just the mind games in it.
Wow.
Just completely whiffed over.
I think it looked like PKSparkxx went for the up Y to anti-air, but he hit the ground long before the up Y came out.
Go right for the side kick. And who cares about that side kick? Because you're just getting hit by a beam anyway.
And another call out for the. Yo, PKSparkxx is completely in this man's head.
This man was like, what do you got me nervous about? Nothing. Look at that. Oh, no.
Wow, and he kept blocking too. That's.
Oh no! The wall split messed that combo up. We're just gonna get the grab anyway.
Oh my goodness. PKSparkxx, this man is on a rampage right now.
Yeah, this man came with a vengeance. He's like, I'm winning.
The first game was relatively close. Game number 2 was just completely decisive for PKSparkxx. So hopefully we see Appleboom make some kind of adjustment because he didn't even get to play that last round.
The fact that Electrode's working so well here is actually shocking.
Oh, I get it. I get it. Good one. Anyway.
Alright, so we're going to start that round off with that little projectile, and that beam just busting it again. Try to call it out again, but still doesn't get that dive kick from her. That's going to go right into grab as the Gardevoir special.
Yeah, I would like PKSparkxx maybe to confirm these up Ys a little bit better. He's doing his up Y into, I think it's back A, or up A combo, but he's not getting the air hit on up Y, so it does not combo correctly. Good jump over that Smog. Overheat will hit this mark.
I don't say PKSparkxx going for the Disco Inferno at all. That's going to get hit.
Trade, that was a pretty good trade, honestly. The thing about Disco Inferno, it doesn't really get rid of your debuff that fast.
It's usually free because you can just move around with it.
Oh, okay. So Smog finally getting stuffed.
I think it was stuffed because it just whiffed completely.
It might have. I think he actually got hit out of maybe him losing his resist hit stun.
This man just started the round with a Emolga, but unfortunately he's not where he wanted to be.
Yeah, we've seen PKSparkxx jump over that Emolga at least 3 times at this point, so. Wow. I think he was trying to charge a future sight, maybe?
Possibly.
Yeah.
He's doing that weird twist around.
And once again, we see just. Oh, we got the player cams on deck now. Yo!
Oh, now we go.
Oh, we're in there. Yo, shoutouts.
Spooky
Shoutouts to Apex for this overlay is amazing.
This is just win forward and grab. Like, you think I'm going to attack you? Look at your debuff.
Again, and the minimize just on wake up so hard to deal with. Now PKSparkxx with a synergy burst of his own. Oh, this overheat's going to get caught. Alright, this is the coolest.
That was quite the call out. He's like, you're going to definitely overheat. Here's all this damage.
This is the coolest looking burst attack in the game. Very Tempest. There's no reason not to, honestly. That's the fastest way to get out of minimize, and you do have resist hit stun, so.
I'm not sure if Chandler's super comes out fast enough that you can actually super on reaction to Emolga. I know some characters can. I'm not sure if he's one of those characters.
Who, Chandler?
Yes.
I don't think so. The thing, it's scary too because Emolga does.
Definitely the scariest situation.
Emolga does pierce counter.
Oh boy, here it is, the wake up. We're right into Electrode, putting something out. Oh no, the grab!
I like it. No, that was very smart. He used Electro to pretty much force Alpha Boom to block, and he just barely missed that Hex. But that's why he did it. You know, Electro on deck, you can't press any button. You obviously don't want to counterattack your opponent, so it was a great idea by PKSparkxx, but unfortunately he missed his grab.
Doesn't Electro only activate if you do an attack of some sort?
Yeah, that's why I'm saying like he had the Electrode out to pretty much scare Alpha Boom to not press any buttons on on wake up, and then he went for the tick throw Hex, but he unfortunately missed it. So
there's one thing he could have done, because he did before, he was just run up grab, but even just moving slightly closer, even though I think he knew he wasn't in Hex range, because you don't want to block and then be forced into a Hex situation.
Yeah.
Now we're actually getting the energy ball used. Oh no, he fell behind him. Can't grab off. Now he's going to use, there we go, Psychic. But again, Psychic just losing the beam. Has way too much startup. Calling that out with that Magical Leaf again.
I think that's maybe the third or fourth time we've seen him just completely call out that Magical Leaf.
Actually, I don't want to call that call. I think he's just going for I think he's going for this, because he has whiffed quite a bit.
A little bit of shield pressure and get that phase shift. Now, okay. So Alpha Boom running this back slowly. PKSparkxx in not a great situation. Nice. Oh! Okay, I thought he was going to be fast enough to punish that Electro, but not quite.
Oh, no.
Nice
That's actually very great, because usually Gardevoirs like to grab immediately after that.
Oh, so you cannot punish this on block, but woo! That was risky. Yo, PKSparkxx playing out of his mind right now, does not want to lose this first round. That will get punished.
He thought he was going to go for the Magical Leaf.
I respect it. You know, that was an educated guess. Did not work out for him, but you gotta do it sometimes, man.
I agree with the guess.
Uh-oh. There it is.
That was keeping him back. It may always not hit. It does a lot of block, but still it does some decent shield damage, and as much as puts you in a situation, you can't really approach that.
Yeah. Oh, trying to call out a projectile with that forward dash, but a little bit too early. Oh, I would have liked to see just do another Hex after that. I think the Hex would have caught.
We're going to Smog anyway.
Once again, minimize into Smog, putting in so much work for PKSparkxx.
Oh, he tried to grab after that, but that was completely the wrong option. He's not even in the ground anymore. Uh-oh.
Oh, I don't know what's going on. PKSparkxx! Oh, there we go. Finally making contact with that Hex.
Not pressing a button, but not in a good situation.
Oh, yeah, that will pierce the resistance on that Electrode has. Nice. Okay, so that actual string from Chandelier is not safe. YY into Smog. You can jump the Smog. Oh wow, both players missing their mark on all those projectiles.
Definitely has a future sight out. Yep, I saw the little flip he did.
It's not. It was the future sight that broke. It was the Mac Y that pierces resist hit stun.
Yeah, but it then comboed into the future sight or simultaneous and just did the damage he needed. Apple Boom. Is he gonna do the reverse 3-0?
I don't know if you just saw on his player cam. Looked like he was popping off a little bit.
I would believe it.
So
knowing that guy,
I would pop off too. I mean, running this back, it's now 2-2. This is the final game between these two players, and I think the first game 5 we have in our top 8. The loser of this match will be eliminated from the tournament.
Yeah, with a respectable 7th place.
Great. That attack is so useful. Field phase, it does angle downwards.
So when Gardevoir is doing that charge, can she do anything out of that specifically?
I think she can only do Dazzling Gleam out of that.
Okay. So the one that goes slower has the counter hit property, or the pierce property?
The back Y, the one that goes, it looks like a low attack if we're running it. Yeah, it's the one that pierces counter.
Does both the slow and the faster version do it?
In field phase or in dual phase?
Dual phase.
In dual phase, there's only one that pierces counter, just the back Y.
Okay, because there's one that looks like she's just doing like a weird sweep, and then there's one where it does it slower. Like there's that one.
Oh, that?
And then there's...
No, it's a slower one that pierces.
Okay.
Yeah.
Catch that laser.
PKSparkxx running the projectile gauntlet, being a little bit more defensive than I think we saw in the first couple matches, but...
Oh no!
That is the worst.
You can look at the player cam immediately at Apple Bloom's face.
That is the worst feeling in the world. Oh, PKSparkxx getting hype in his own player cam. He says, I saw it. He mouthed one more round is all he needs.
And he also has a synergy advantage, but again, that's not hard to build, especially with like a phase change or two. That's
one more.
He PKSparkxx being a little defensive, and that's fantastic. Alpine just going with the homing attack.
Wow,
Oh,
gets that
no.
overheat out in time, and now Apple Boom in not a great situation. Full screen from Chandelier. He's just going to use these to try and break his guard and get rid of some of the synergy. Yeah, forced to use his synergy burst because he did not want to lose it.
Yeah, when your guard's breaking that low, you just need to do it just to get out. But then both these players are going in. Is that going to catch?
I think this will catch him because he's doing beam. Yes! Oh my gosh, the beam hit him before the burst attack ball hit him.
No way! Apple Boom is not happy at all.
Oh, I would be so upset. He had the right read.
That's not going to catch. He's going to
Yeah,
go over
it's fine.
completely.
Not going to get some good damage.
We're going to have an honest round.
Oh, and hit him out of overheat. Luckily for PKSparkxx, he does not lose. He does not get the debuff from overheat because it didn't fully come out.
Be very careful. Moga is on deck. That's
Oh,
still hit.
no. Yeah, he let go. He thought it was going to go over his head, so he let go of guard, but still hit him. Moga will not punish, and he... Oh, no. These are just not going well for Apple Boom right now. Needs to be careful with how he approaches.
Apple Boom can play defensive. Look at the time on the clock.
Yeah, 10 seconds left.
Uh-oh.
No, this is going to pierce. No! I was expecting a wake-up overheat, but... That gets him, and 3 seconds left!
He's going to play super defensive.
Oh,
There's-
no.
Oh.
No.
PKSparkxx winning by timeout.
You know, I'll be completely honest. Just from looking at his face on the player cam, I don't think he even realized there was 3 seconds left. And the way he was playing with 3 seconds left, he didn't really do it. Like, he was just playing slowly.
What, Apple Boom?
Yeah, Apple Boom.
Yeah, that was... The thing is, there's even a giant...